Hey guys, Bryan Lebo here with your August Summerlin update video. As a current Summerlin resident and landlord, this video is designed specifically for buyers and sellers looking just at Summerlin. For an overview of the entire valley, please click here for my August Las Vegas update, which covers the overall market. Okay, first up, let's check out last month's sales. Last month, we just absolutely crushed it. We sold 209 homes in Summerlin. Now, this is huge for a few reasons. Just like the rest of the valley, this was the first July in over 4 years that I've been tracking monthly sales where we outsold the June numbers. Then consider this. 5 of the previous 6 months, our Summerlin sales have been down up to 14% from what we sold last year. Now, last month, we saw a 38% increase from last year's sales. That's monstrous. The rest of the valley did amazing, and they only had a 19% increase over last year. Okay, now with regards to median price, I do track this monthly, but with sales between $100 to $200 a month, the median prices can swing as much as $20,000 monthly sometimes. As a result, I don't really take this data as seriously as the overall market. But as you can see on the screen now, the median price dipped 3% last month to $325,000. So we dropped 3%, while the rest of the valley dropped 2.3%. Certainly not good, but nothing to get too crazy about. Okay, now let's check out the current inventory levels. As you can see on the screen now, we currently have 591 homes on the market. This is almost absurdly consistent, as we literally haven't changed our inventory levels in the past 3 months, like 1 or 2 homes, that's it. This is certainly better than a rising inventory since we only have a 2.5 month supply of homes. Okay, now let's break down our inventory. About 5% of our inventory are short sales, while almost 2% are foreclosures. That leaves almost 94% of our market as traditional sales compared to 86% for the rest of the market. All right, now before we wrap up the show, I want to show you a really interesting graphic that I received this month. On the screen right now, you can see a map of the entire valley. This reflects the annual appreciation from June to June. Based on my numbers, this map seems to be about right. Sadly, when you look over towards the Summerlin zip codes, it gets mostly depressing. 89135, South Summerlin, had 0% increase. The golden child of West Summerlin, 89138, saw a 4% decrease. 89144 was flat at 0 as well, but check out Old Summerlin in 89134. That increased 6%. So what can we take from this? If you've been a client of mine, you know that I've been preaching and subsequently buying homes in older Summerlin. The reason is that homes are substantially cheaper in North Summerlin than in West or South Summerlin. Yes, most are a bit antiquated and need a little bit of remodeling, but the value is fantastic. The neighborhoods are just as well maintained, safe, and desirable as anywhere else in Summerlin, but the barriers to entry are smaller due to pricing. Apparently, the premium to live in West Summerlin is meeting some resistance now, especially since many of the homes in West Summerlin are now over 10 years old. So, to many buyers, why pay a $50,000 premium to live in West Summerlin over North if both homes need to be remodeled now? The price gap made sense a few years ago when the homes in West Summerlin were still contemporary and move-in ready. As we move forward, I think you're going to see a bit more of this mentality prevail until we reach a more reasonable opportunity cost. So let's wrap up really quick. Sales last month were amazing. Our inventory has been super consistent over the past 3 months, and we have 6% of our inventory as short sales or foreclosures. Home prices in Summerlin are relatively flat, with a little bit of depreciation in West Summerlin and healthy appreciation in North Summerlin. So where do we go from here? Realistically, every month from here on out should be a decline in monthly sales, with November actually being the worst. Just like the rest of the valley, the market is very divided. For us, it's homes under $400,000 and those over $400,000. The under $400,000 is still very competitive. Once you go above $400,000, you have 3 to 4 times as many buyers fighting for each home, or lack of fighting, I should say. So if you're looking to buy in Summerlin over $250,000, the market's totally stable. You can take your time and make a sound decision. Every month that goes by, your negotiating power actually increases. If you're looking to sell, however, you really want to start getting aggressive right now, since every month that goes by actually gets worse for you, especially if you're selling a larger family-style home. Those tend to be much more difficult to sell during the holiday season. Well, that's it for this month, guys. Please click here to subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful August, everyone.